Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Starting on the mound in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Juan Soto now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Here's Miguel Sano. There's a strike.
0-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Howard on third. Guillorme at second. Soto at first. One gone. Popped up left side. Ramirez sprinting for this one. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there are 2 outs. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
What a stop. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back here in Cleveland, today's starting pitcher, Griff McGarry. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Strike two.
0-2.
Got him swinging on the curveball. And there's one down.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Sano. 2 up, 2 down. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. Two outs, base is empty. Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians. Sliced hard but foul. Next offering
1-1.
is in the dirt. And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson sizes this one up, pulls it in on the run, and that'll do it. Guardians fail to score. Scoreless after 1. Here in Cleveland, and now Brandon Lau.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Bybee back to work. That one missed.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And it is 2-1. Yeah, there's the strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And the batter now, Oscar Gonzalez. There's the strike. And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Dylan Howard, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And the 1-0. And there's the strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
First and third, one down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there. Runners are at the corners, one away. Inside, 3-2 the count. Luis Guillorme to bat next. Kicks and fires. Bounce back to the mound. Flips it behind his back. Rosario won. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Luis Guillorme, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Howard leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check on the runner. Howard back in on a dive. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. And here it comes.
That's the ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And another ball. Juan Soto next to bat for Baltimore. Throw over to first.
Hey.
Howard gets back easily. And the 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 balls, no strikes the count. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3. Miguel Sano in the on-deck circle. Here's a 3-0. Hard hit right side. Freeman takes it himself, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 1 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Oh, 2 now. And now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Right side. Gonzalez moves under this one. 1 away.
Batting good. No left field.
Stephen Kwan digs in now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Bounce to third. Urias. The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting good. The second baseman.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First offering misses the mark. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Next offering is downstairs. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Will Brennan at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Move to first. Rosario dives back in. The 0-1. Rosario runs right back to him on the mound. On to first, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Guardians. They're down 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping in the long ball threat, Miguel Sano. Sano, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's in there. That's strike 1. That one's in there. That's strike 2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Digging in, Adley Rutschman. Ball 1, no strikes. Just a weak fly ball this time. That one gets down for a hit. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch just misses. Henderson getting to start at shortstop, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Inside, just missed. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 down. And into the box for Baltimore, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rutschman on second. Henderson over at first with 1 away. Double steal. Left field. Quad puts the squeeze on that one. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singleton scored his first time. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 1-0. And there's a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs, bases are full. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Orioles leave them loaded, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
The first baseman, Tyler Freeman.
The wind of the pitch. And that one upstairs. Freeman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Next offering is down low. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Led off the game with a strikeout. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 3 here in Game 5. It's the Orioles 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dylan Howard. Spivey back to work. That one misses. Ball one.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Pulls that one foul. One now. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The pitch. And a ball evens the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Luis Guillorme, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball one. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And that's down and away.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. 3-1 is on the way. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now it's Juan Soto. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Ball 1 there. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and deals. Hit hard. That gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
The first base is number 23, Miguel.
Here's a big power threat. Miguel Sano.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Guillorme over at second. Soto at first. 1 gone.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. And now it's filled up. Adley Rutschman waiting for a turn at the plate. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This one in the air right field. Brennan settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Right side, hard hit. Freeman steps on the bag, out number 3. Orioles strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 4th, so in now for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
And the pitch. And that's a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
1-2.
And misses inside. The pitch. Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up next for Cleveland, Patrick Connolly. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Howard has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1. He flied out to right this first trip. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
McGarry picks to first. Dominguez dives back in safely. Ball to strike. That smash towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 down. So up next, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's the strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a big swing and a miss. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams come by. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Guardians lead 1, and it remains 1-0. here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. The right-hander back to work.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Here's a 1-1. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Lau at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. And they add on. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Ramon Urias will hit next. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. First pitch, not close. Hard on the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Got him.
Now the 17th, Dylan Howard.
And next for the Orioles, Dylan Howard. 1 for 3. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
On the ground right side, Rosario tosses to first. That ends the frame. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's a speed threat, Ahmed Rosario.
Second baseman.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That's in there. And a count 1-1. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is in there. And now 2-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Goes down looking.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped. Gonzalez ranging back, racing back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Guardians nothing. New pitcher on now, DL Hall.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Luis Guillorme. Hall measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
0-2.
And delivers outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And now 1 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Juan Soto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Soto tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. That one way outside. And it's 2-2. To the right side, Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 23, Miguel.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. That one off the mark, 1-0. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. The 1-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Outside. Adley Rutschman up next. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Orioles 3 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor.
The catcher.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind and the pitch. Way high.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Righty delivers. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And now the count is even. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
One down, base is empty. A little bit high. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Dominguez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
And that's in the dirt. So now 1-2.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Next offering is outside. That hits the dirt, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got it by him for the K. The Guardians go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.